When the Snow Falls by Linda Booth Sweeny, illustrated by Jana Christie. When the snow falls, frost paints, skies gray, windows sparkle, snow, yay! Grandma zips, Daddy tugs, belts buckle, hats snug. Boots sink, lashes flick, tongues tickle, we lick. Barns creak, horses neigh, bells tinkle, puppies play. When the snow falls, tracks curve, skis glide, fox curls, rabbits hide. Woods hush, fields glisten, wren sings, we listen. When the snow falls, trains toot, cars slow, plows push, mountains grow. Wheels crunch, shovels scoop, ice cracks, awnings droop. Flakes zag, flakes zig, Grandpa whistles, we dig. Balls roll, mounds pile, carrots stick, snowmen smile. Saucers spin, sleds slide, hats fly, we ride. Friends flop, snow creeps, we swish, angels sleep. When the snow falls, toes tingle, lips quiver, cheeks glow, we shiver. Bones chill, winds chase, Grandma calls, we race. Fire crackles, corn pops, soup simmers, we plop. Cocoa warms, mittens puddle, day dawdles, we cuddle. The end.
Everybody loves snow. Well, at least I do. Snow is fun. Snow might be cold, but when you dress right, snow is fun. It's fun to play with your mom or your dad or your brothers or your sisters or your friends in the snow. It's fun to play in the snow because snow is slippery. You can go sliding in the snow on a sled, or you can make a snow angel in the snow because snow is slippery. When snow first falls from the sky, it's light and fluffy and easy to move. When snow sits for a while and the sun starts to melt it, it becomes packy, and then it's easy to make a snowman in the snow. Sometimes snow tastes good, but it's not very good for you to eat the snow. Dogs even like the snow. Dogs really like the snow, especially if they have a lot of fur on their bodies, like a golden retriever. Dogs like this golden retriever like to roll in the snow because it feels good and it cools them down, and they like to have fun. There are many other species of dogs that like to have fun in the snow too, but there aren't a lot of animals in the wild that like to have fun in the snow. One animal that really does like the snow is the river otter. River otters like to play in the snow. They like to play in general. But when they're in the snow, their thick and heavy coat helps to keep them warm. So they're able to slide around and roll in the snow and create slides that go down into either the river or the lake where they live. Some animals, like the coyote, don't play in the snow, but they use the snow to help them find their food. You can see this coyote listening carefully beneath the snow to find his food that's hiding underneath it. Sometimes animals live below the snow, but sometimes animals live above the snow, like the fox. Because the fox lives above the snow, he has to be able to withstand the really cold temperatures. So he's got a very, very thick coat with 2 layers that helps to keep him warm in the cold and the snow. He also likes to tuck his nose under his tail when he sleeps in the snow. Another animal that lives above and sometimes below the snow is the rabbit. Rabbits and squirrels both live in the snow, and they're active in the snow while they look for their food. The chipmunk typically lives beneath the snow. The chipmunk usually has a tunnel underneath the ground, so he doesn't even have to deal with the snow. But when it's an early snow in the fall before he goes in his tunnel, he buries himself underneath the snow, and he finds his way around at the bottom of the snow while he looks for the seeds he needs to bring into his tunnel. The chipmunk and the squirrel often look like they're playing in the snow. But one animal that doesn't look like it's playing in the snow is the chickadee. Chickadees use their feathers to trap the warmth from their body against their skin to help keep them warm in that cold and snowy air. Deer do the same thing, but they use fur to help them keep warm. The deer has to sleep on top of the snow with the cold, cold air, so they need to stay warm. They don't really play in the snow either. One animal that kind of plays in the snow is the raccoon, because he only comes out on nice days in winter. Otherwise, he stays up in a hole in a tree on the cold days of winter. On the nice days, he just searches for food like mice and berries and seeds underneath the snow. Mice spend most of their time hidden in tunnels below the snow line. That helps to hide them from other animals that might want to eat them, like the ermine. The ermine is a weasel whose white coat helps him to camouflage in the snow. He uses camouflage to help him to hide from his prey, like the mouse that he catches in the tunnels under the snow. The mouse is dark against the snow, which makes it easy for other animals like the snowy owl, who's also camouflaged in the snow, or the great horned owl that use mice as their primary source of food in the wintertime. These animals don't really play, they use the snow to help them find their food. They use their ears that are alongside their head to locate the food first, and then they use their eyes to help pinpoint where the food is, so they can dive down and catch the prey like the mouse in their talons. So as you can see, very few animals, even this ruffed grouse, play in the snow. They don't like to have to deal with the snow, so they just deal with it by hiding or staying warm and just trying to find their food. People, however, like to play in the snow. We like to play in the snow because we have ways to keep us warm and dry. When we have snow that we play in, we can always go back home and warm up with a nice cup of hot cocoa and some snacks with Mom and Dad or Grandma and Grandpa. Have fun playing in the snow.